Hello and welcome. I'm going to ask you to do something very weird right now. First of all, I want you to listen to your thoughts. Now tell me, what thoughts fill your head? Would you label them as positive or negative? Now, let's say you're walking down the street with these thoughts. Do you think anyone who would meet you would be able to tell what's on your mind? The answer to number one is up to you, but the answer to number two can be pretty generic. A lot of people will not be able to tell exactly what you're thinking. They will more or less have an idea on how you are feeling. And here's another question. When you enter a party filled with friends, do they all fall silent as if something terrible is happening? Or does everyone perk up as if waiting for something exciting to happen? You know what? The answer to all of these depends on your frame of mind. Thoughts are very powerful. They affect your general attitude. The attitude you carry reflects on your appearance too, unless of course you're a great actor. And that doesn't end yet either. Your attitude can also affect people around you. The type of attitude you carry depends on you. It can either be negative or positive. Powerful thoughts have a filling effect. They admittedly are invigorating. Plus, people around people who carry positive thoughts are usually energized by this type of attitude. Negative thoughts, on the other hand, have a sapping effect on other people. Aside from making you look gloomy and sad, negative thoughts can turn into a festive gathering or into a funeral wake. A positive attitude attracts people, while a negative attitude repels them. People tend to shy away from those who carry a negative attitude. We can also define attitude as the way you look at the world. If you choose to focus on negative things in the world, more or less, you'll have a negative attitude growing up. However, if you choose to focus on positive things, you are more likely to carry a positive attitude. You have much to gain from a positive attitude. For one, studies have shown that a positive attitude promotes better health. Those with this kind of attitude have more friends. Projecting a positive attitude also helps one to handle stress and problems better than those who have a negative attitude. A positive attitude brings a healthy self-image. If you will love the way you are and are satisfied, confident, and self-assured, you also make others around you feel the same. A negative attitude, on the other hand, of course, an opposite effect. So carrying a negative attitude is twofold. You feel bad about yourself, and you make others feel the same way. If you project a positive attitude, you have to project a healthy thoughts. This is probably very hard to do nowadays, since all around us the media feeds us nothing but negative thoughts. A study shows that for every 14 things a parent says to their child, only one is positive. That is very sad. If you have a healthier outlook on life, you need to think happy thoughts. And you have to hear positive things as well. So what can you do? Well, for starters, you can go see a funny movie. You can play with children, spend time telling jokes with friends. All these activities fill you with positive stimuli, which in turn promotes a positive attitude. Although it is impossible to keep ourselves from negative things around us, you can still carry a positive attitude by focusing on the good things and the positive things in life. And this positive attitude you now carry can be benefit to other people. Sometimes when other people feel down, the thing people mostly do is to try to give them advice. But sometimes all they need is somebody to sit with them and listen to them. If you have a positive attitude, you may be able to cheer them up without having to say anything. If the positive attitude is great, why do people choose to adopt a negative attitude instead? One who carries a negative attitude may be actually sending a signal for attention. And before you get me wrong, like feeling sad, angry, or gloomy, is not wrong in itself. But dwelling on these thoughts for way too long is not healthy. And there is a time to moan. Also, if you are beset by problems, even in your darkest hour, focus on good things in your life. You can always have hope. Problems become something you can overcome. You don't have to lose by anything by adopting a healthy, positive attitude. Studies have shown that an attitude actually retards aging, makes you healthier, helps you develop a better stress coping with it, and have a very positive effect on all people who meet you every day. So, what's not to like about a positive attitude? Why not adopt one right now? I want to thank you for stopping by and listening. And if you want some more help, head over to the discussion below.